Yo, check this out. It's your boy Xzibit. You watching the Hip Hop Chronicle UK.
Xzibit, X to Z.
What up?
New album. Tell us about the new album.
New album is entitled Napalm. I've been working on it for about like half a year. You know what I'm saying? About 6 months, and about 75% of it done.
Right.
I'm really excited because I haven't put out a record since '07. And
we need that record, yo.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I feel like you know, it's time. My heart's in it. You know, I haven't produced records like this in a long time, and when it comes out, man, I think you guys are gonna be impressed.
So you did this thing in Iraq, right? The video in Iraq.
Yeah.
How was that? What was that like? That must have been crazy.
It was crazy. I spent 2 weeks on the ground in Iraq. I was one of the, you know, first people to actually do a show in downtown Baghdad. In fact, I'm the only person to ever do a hip hop show in downtown Baghdad.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
And it was good, man. It was good because, you know, I got to do something for the troops, and I also got to shoot a documentary and shoot my first visuals for Napalm.
This is my time of atonement, this is my world and I own it. So come and take if you want it. Please God forgive me for sinning, winning and making a killing. Witness revenge of the villain, sexual healing from women. I bust a nut till they ceiling, I crash a plane in their building. And now I'm married with children.
Right, let me ask you this, let me take you back. What was the thing you remember from making the Relentless album?
That it was a lot of fun.
That's it?
Yeah.
Was there any particular studio moments memorable to you that stick out in your mind after all these years?
Yeah, man. Working with Nate, you know what I'm saying? Working with Battle Cat, producing some of the records that, you know, are still viable today. Being able to perform these records, and people love them still, you know what I'm saying? So adding a little bit of new with the old, and the exposure we got from film and TV has turned out to be really cool.
If there was one word to describe Xzibit, just one word, what would it be apart from your name?
Rifle.
Like a gun?
Yeah.
Could you shoot out like a gun?
Yeah.
So if someone hasn't been to an Xzibit stage show, what can they imagine? What can they expect? Because you're on the way now.
Yeah.
What can they expect from an Xzibit stage show?
We got a lot of energy. You know, we believe in what we're doing. You know, I believe in what I'm doing. And it comes across in the music. This is what we're supposed to do. This is what we're supposed to be.
And Napalm, when's it coming out?
Napalm will be out top of the year.
Top of the year. Is that definite, or you just?
It's definite.
And that's the name of the album, Napalm.
Napalm is what we're gonna call it.
Good, I like that.
It is.
So let me ask you this. I did a segment called When You First Met.
Yeah.
So, when did you first meet Dr. Dre? And what was that exchange like? What did you talk about?
I can't remember the first time I met Dr. Dre. I don't remember the first time I worked with him though.
Yes.
I probably met him in passing, but it wasn't until I got a call from Dre himself to come down and record Bitch Please. And he called me to the studio. That's when I worked with him for the first time. And we smashed it.
Absolutely, you still have that strong connect till today. What about Snoop Dogg, the first time you met Snoop?
Oh shit, man, same thing. I can't really remember the first time I actually met Snoop. Because, Jesus, it's been a while, but also hanging out with Snoop, you know what I'm saying, was when we actually went to go promote Bitch Please, you know what I'm saying? That was when I actually started working in close, you know, detail with him.
Right. And what's the legacy that you want to leave? Because you're doing so much. Actually, I'll ask you this thing. Do you feel that you get the respect that you actually deserve from being a real hip-hop guy who went into TV, into movies, who's created his own brand and, you know, across the world? Do you feel that you get the respect? I feel you don't. Yeah. That's me.
No, well, I mean, people are in it for different things, you know. If I got to believe if I try to wait and make myself thrive off of compliments and respect, then that means I have to listen to the disrespect too. So that doesn't drive me, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's you know, it's good that the people that do respect the music and what we doing, they get it and they understand it, and that's what I make it for. I don't make it for the people that don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I mean, it is what it is.
True. And what are you working outside of music now? You used to work on other adventures, and you know.
Well, I got something going on with Monster Gaming.
You got Monster Gaming. Yeah, talk about Monster Gaming.
Monster is about to go into gaming, the aspect with headphones and accessories. I'm a big gamer. I always believed that Monster was the cutting edge of innovation as far as sound and quality. So it was a perfect marriage. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to get together. I showed him my ideas of what I think gaming is going to go to, and you know, that's where we are. We started out. And you'll see the stuff start rolling up at the top of the year.
Now the album's 75% done.
Right.
Are there any features on at the moment, or you do what the process of the album? Is it come after, or is it you?
Yeah, we'll get features closer to the end of the record. Right now, we're just pulling the beats together, pulling everybody, you know, as far as the production side, getting all the music and all that, and getting all the raps down, and then we put the shit out.
And what's the first song on the album? Because I heard
the first song.
You got Beat Butcha on.
Right, Beat Butcha is my man from the UK. He tore it down. He's the first guy on the record. He did a song called "The State of Hip Hop" versus Xzibit. Monster.
What's that about now?
Yeah,
that's an epic title right there. What's that about?
That's the title. That's the first title track to the album. State of Hip Hop versus Xzibit. The first one that comes on, and it's a beast. It's a monster.
So the album itself, the way you're going, the direction you're going, is it more that we can expect like we got from Relentless, Man vs. Machine? Or
just lyrics, bro.
Just lyrics.
You know what I'm saying? Just that's what I know how to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do all that other shit. I'm not gonna teach you how to dance. I'm not gonna teach you how to do
snap and all that shit.
Dougie dance, none of that. I mean, not to disrespect that.
No, of course.
I mean, it's like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that people still love the chord, the MC. You know what I'm saying? The basics, and we just get creative with it, with the pen and the music and the production. And it's gonna hit.
I just hustle and hustle because it comes to me naturally. I'm a Buffalo soldier clapping you back to Jehovah. Come on, let's take this shit over. I'm a super